Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Always look for a timestamp. Always look for a timestamp. Let me grab my coffee. My coffee. And my dad will be in any minute to tell me he fixed the car. So, give me a second. All set?
All done.
Thank you.
All I did, so you know how to do it.
Yeah.
I tried to pull it forward with,
Tried using a pen and I snapped it.
yeah, anything, a screwdriver, anything.
Okay.
You stick it in and try to make that thing flip forward. It wouldn't. So I played with your electronic lock. I locked it, then I unlocked it. And it flipped forward and it works fine after that.
Oh, good.
I was there, but I had to flip it forward by hand
Okay.
with the screwdriver.
All right. Well, hopefully
You shouldn't have a problem with
Yeah.
it. No, I played with it, made sure.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I really want those cats, but I don't quite know the definition yet. All right. Let me turn this on. I was taking Loki for a ride this morning because I went to like this bagel shop and I grabbed my coffee and his leash, good morning, his leash got stuck like in the door. I think that's where the child lock goes, like I don't know. Needless to say, I couldn't shut my car door because that thing was like locked. And I want to say, I remember that happening to my old car with something. I was able to take pen, but he clearly jammed it with the leash. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Anywho, it's situated. I'm just glad it happened when I got home and not as I was going into the bagel place. So it could have been a lot worse. So I'm not going to jinx myself in regards to trying to do a quick read. I'd like it to be somewhat quick. Good morning. Got a shower and like do nothing. But I can't not do nothing. I actually have to go to the supermarket. Want to know why? Because I forgot something. Out of all 3 places that I went yesterday, I forgot something. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So there's that. So I want to figure out. I didn't grab those, did I? Oh, those were there from yesterday. Which cards I want to use. Good morning. Yeah, it's just a couple things. But I mean, yeah, I went to 3 stores yesterday. I'm like, oh, 3 stores. And I still got to go back today. It's fine. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. It's just... I kind of felt pulled to come and do this energy And I was like, oh, well, let's shower, let's get some things done, and then come on. It was like, go on YouTube. I know it's only Sunday, but I think I showered on Friday night. But I didn't wash my hair. So I haven't washed my hair since Thursday. So now I'm like, eh. Mind you, I don't wash my hair every time I shower anyway. I probably only wash it like twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. But I'm like, I'm feeling like it's dirty. I'm feeling like it's dirty. I'm like, oh. But I did put like a mask, not like a mask, but I put something in it last night for like the head thing. So I think that's why it's really feeling dirty, because it's like stuff on my scalp. But I'm just like, even my body's like, but I think it's because I went to all those stores yesterday. And I just like, ugh, there's a lot of stores. It's a lot of stores. Things that make it go, Let's. Yeah, we'll do that. Then we'll do these. Things that make it go. I'm already thinking about tomorrow. I'm gonna get up at the crack of dawn all week. Gonna be at work for 5. I'm like, oh, it's nice that I get out early, but I'm already like, ugh. So Friday's the 13th. I feel like it's been a while since we've had one of those. What was 6 months ago? I don't like going backwards, so let's just do October, November. So now we gotta go to August, September, October, November, December, January. We're in January, right? Yeah. July. Did we have, why is it telling me to go back 6 months? Did we have a Friday the 13th in July? Because I was pulled to May. Yo. 9/11. Let's go back to July. July 13th. No, I was pulled to May. Yeah, see, we did have one in May. So I don't know why I got pulled to May. So that's 8 months ago. Did we have one since then? No, we haven't. Friday the 13th does not freak me out, but the vibes I'm getting. Weekly report. Your average 7 hours and 7 minutes on the screen last week. 7 hours, 7 minutes. I feel like that's a lot. I don't typically have that much. Friday the 13th did not freak me out, but it came up in my head in one of the days in one of the reads, and I didn't say anything. I don't know if I like that vibe. There might be like a public freak accident, like public though. I don't know what that's about. Or like a memorial, or I don't know, guys. I mean, I am super superstitious, but typically Friday the 13th do not freak me out. They just don't. But I am superstitious. Very superstitious. Hey, bud. How you feel?
Fine.
Did you cough all night?
No.
No? Just starting again?
Yeah.
Okay. Love you.
Oh.
Did you like the juice?
No, it was pomegranate grape.
Oh, I remember liking that one. I thought I grabbed you just a straight up grape aid.
Is that what it said?
I thought it was just a grape aid. I did like the Nantucket pomegranate, but I thought it was just a grape aid. But there was a pomegranate grape aid up there.
It said grape aid, but
Then why'd you think it was pomegranate?
it doesn't taste like grape.
Fear of change, which is weird. I just fixed all these. And I was like, oh, I'm holding the deck upside down. I got my mind set on you. Fear of change. When I was just talking to him, I was pulled at like a school shooting. So I don't. This is like so uncomfortable when this type of energy comes in. I don't know if it's just paranoia. It could be a thing where it's just paranoia. But like, I've never picked up on the vibe where the mass is paranoid. The masses are paranoid because of it being a Friday the 13th. I don't know. Sometimes when Uranus and Neptune are conjunct, I just feel like but see, a school shooting wouldn't be a freak accident. I'm feeling more of like a freak accident. I don't know what this is. Let me go to Cafe Astrology and see what the conjunctions are. I think it's just a conjunction, but I'm not positive. And I feel like if anything, I'm touching base on anything. I don't think it's personal like that. Like it could be, but also like headline news. Yeah, I know like a lot of people, and I don't like it either, but I know a lot of people are readers will be like, I don't predict death or this usually happened. And I don't like doing it either, but I have that seeing ability. And my instincts were on point. We haven't had one since May. So it's something. I'm really just hoping. Let's do this week in astrology. Well, I want to look at Saturday, so let's actually do this month. Okay. It could be a Mars thing because on the 12th, Mars turns direct. But Pluto's not in play. I'm trying to think what would be in play. I'm glad Mars is going direct. On the 18th, Mercury will go direct. So I don't really see. Uranus turns direct on the 22nd. Uranus, you really gotta listen to your instincts. Oh, 0 degrees. There you go. Juno enters Aries. Anything 0 degrees, guys, is crazy hectic. And then we have January 20th. We have another 0 degrees. On the 13th at 1:31 a.m. So Mars goes direct on the 12th. And right as it turns the 13th, Juno is 0 degrees. Juno doesn't usually have an impact on that. There could be Juno is an asteroid, but I'm not picking up at like that. I know like it could be Juno a lot is associated with marriages and commitments, that type of stuff, lies. But Juno is also the goddess of Saturn, but the wife of Jupiter. And then the mother of Mars, Falcon, fire. The daughter of Saturn, she embodies the feminine manifestation of commitment. Correct or not correct? It's usually associated that way. Let me see. I don't. I don't know how Juno would be pulled to like a freak accident. I think it's just the 0 degrees. But I mean, I don't like this vibe. Like the vibe I was getting more of a freak accident, like, but then when I was talking to Kaden, I was pulled to like a school shooting. So, but again, it could just be paranoia. But people do stupid stuff. Or if someone's gonna shoot up a school, let's do it on the 13th to freak people out. Like, God forbid. But I'm just saying, like, but a freak that's usually like planned, right? That's not a freak accident. Completely two different things. Good morning. It looks like you have bamboo in your pot. It looks like it is fungus turning yellow. I do have bamboo. You're talking about this? It's not yellow though. That's part of the bamboo. Thank you for being very vigilant though. And that one's fine too. Nope, they're good. That was already the marking on the bamboo stick. Thanks though. I love my plants, so I appreciate that. So now you're making me look at all the other bamboo. All right, so something's gonna happen on the 13th. I don't. I mean, those are two very different dynamics, guys. And it sucks that that's the first message out. I don't like that. But I mean, it's associated with the marriage or commitment. Juno is the Roman goddess, the daughter of Saturn, but the wife of Jupiter and mother of Mars. How does that make any sense? Juno, Roman goddess, is the daughter of Saturn. Oh, she married Jupiter. Well, that's complete opposites, huh? And it was the mother of Mars. We do have all of those lined up right now, guys. Juno is the yin energy. Her counterpart, Jupiter of God, powerful being of light. But it also talks about cheating and just like brutal stuff. For example, if you have Juno at 0 degrees and Leo on the 12th house, do I marry a Leo or a Pisces? ? That's compatibility. We're not doing that. It is an asteroid. I know there's an asteroid coming our way. It's not that, it's something else. It's one that's going to land. Remember months ago we talked about one hitting like the Pisa or something? It was like strategically going to land and we dodged it. But I know there's one we're not going to dodge. But not to like freak out about. Like, I don't know where it's going to land. I'm not thinking like a public place like that, but I look back at the years of like predictions and certain stuff and prophecies, and it all ends up playing out at some point. In regards to prophecies, like if you were to look up like the Notre Dame and Baba, I forget her name. I just looked it up the other day. Something with the royal family going down, but I knew about the death. But it's weird because they both predicted something in regards to like an atomic bomb. And I do still have an image of that in my head. But they're not going to wipe us out like that. So I don't know where that came from. It's been a long day without you, my friends. I was just briefly looking at something on Snapchat in regards to Pauly Shore. And he's got a couple different Lamborghinis. But then it pulled me to Paul Walker because the Lamborghini, his Lamborghini Gallardo goes like 200 and something. I don't know. And then it pulled me to Paul Walker. And then shortly after that, I was pulled to Friday the 13th. So no, I'm not predicting his death, guys. But there might be something that happens that day in the public eye. In regards to the school shooting vibe I picked up on, that's not a freak accident, that's intentional. So again, two very different things. And I don't ever associate typically Friday the 13th as a bad day or like terror, or I am superstitious. But I was pulled in May. The last one we had was in May. And I will tell you, May 13th, 2007, I did lose a really close friend in a freak accident. And it was a car accident. And it was kind of like they were racing. It's actually, the family friend that just passed away? It was his son, which is always, they're both Mitches. I am getting pulled to something like that. I don't know if that's why I got pulled to May, and it just so happened the last Friday the 13th was May, which is odd. Again, not a coincidence. And that song came in yesterday. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And that's linked to Paul Walker, I believe. Don't quote me, I'm not positive. But whenever I hear that song, I do think of Mitch. I don't usually look at it as someone's just missing you, right? So and then I just got pulled a Michelin star. I'm pretty sure that's a tire. Right? Michelin star is a tire. So there could be like a freak car. Like, see, I don't like when we get these vibes, guys. I don't want to be the reader that does that. But typically, when this comes in, it's usually like always correct. Like right before that leader died in the other country, like 2 days before that, I said there was a leader that was going to die. Like one was being taken out. Sure shit, 2 days later, one of the presidents from a different country died. You guys remember that? So my intuition is usually on point when it comes to like, usually when there's a celebrity death, if I call it out, it happens. But I'm not really feeling like a celebrity death, but I am feeling something in regards to the Paul Walker situation. I think almost all my predictions have been on point and accurate. It's just a matter of when they come in. That's the scary thing. I mean, remember that time I was like, something about a donkey in Virginia Beach? Sure as shit, someone saved a donkey after a storm. I was like, you can't make this shit up, guys. Someone saves a donkey. Like, it's just like, holy shit. So I don't, and again, I'm not predicting Pauly Shore by any means. Again, you know, but I got pulled to the Paul Walker with a fancy car, and that doesn't usually ever happen. And then again, shortly after that, I'm repeating myself. I looked it up, and it was because I was going to do the 9th through the 15th, and then I was like, well, I do weekend energy. So then I was like, I realized it was the 13th. I feel like I'm getting anxiety. I feel like we just had a Friday the 13th recently, but I guess I'm wrong. The last one was actually May. Let me just double check. Yeah, it was May, guys. And I feel like we usually have more than one in a year, and looks like we just had one. No, in August we had one. Didn't I say something about August? Yeah, see, my intuition's telling me something. So this will be the third one. Well, actually, be the first one of this year. But I did say May and August. There was one in March. So there was 3 last year. Oh, there was another one in December. Holy shit. Oh, and then we went to January, so I can't count that. Yeah, see, I knew we had a couple in a year, but those were close. You got December, and then March, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. I was just, see, yesterday I said something that was with the 3 too, right? So let's go to 2023. So the last one we had was in May. So it could be something with an 8. So now we're in 2023. That's our first one. Our second one will be in October. That's 8 months later. So we actually only have 2 in the year of 2023. Typically we have more than that. So I don't think it's a leap year. I don't know, guys. There's something with the number 3 or the number 8. And I'm telling you, every time I look, the 8 and the 3s land on almost every month on a Friday. Like every month or every other month. It seems to be like, it's weird. Like February 3rd is a Friday. March 3rd is a Friday. Then you got September 8th, which is a Friday. Again, October, and then again, December 8th. So 3s and 8s. Didn't this come in on the read? Didn't this come on in the read? Like I was like something with 3s and 8s. Not a leap year. I don't know. I don't know where to go with that. almost makes me like paranoid, not like wanting to send Kane to school, but it's freaking weird because I had a vibe of like a school shooting at his school too, but there was an incident a few weeks back at a different school, same town, and a guy made some type of threat, lived right next to the school. By the time the cops tracked him down and realized where the call came from, he had shot himself. And I was like, well, good thing he shot himself before he shot up a fucking school. I'm not happy he shot himself because that's sad. But like, who shoots up a school, right? So I'm glad he took himself out versus shooting up a school, right? Fuck, man. Wasn't there something with October in Nashville? With the school shooting or church shooting? So I'm getting pulled to an 8, but October is not 8. October is a 10. And nothing happened, I don't think. So I don't know if it's like a future prediction. I don't know what it is. Why are we talking about predictions? Excuse me. Coffee's been making me burp. Anything at 0 degrees is sketchy. And when Mars first transited into 0 degrees, it was ugly when it comes to Mars conjunct Juno. It must have been reading my mind with something. But I want to say there was something with Pluto. But Mars does rule like weapons and mechanics, so doesn't Mercury. So that type of energy, it's like wreaking havoc. I don't know. I'm not really seeing something like that. But it's the fact that it's 0 degrees. So Mars goes direct. It was something else. The 13th was something with Saturn and Mercury. It's the 0 degrees part. But this one is Juno. So it's like in Juno is typically, I'm looking at my cross. Juno is typically commitment. So I don't know if could have something to do with the church. Let's just read. I don't know. I'm really getting pulled to this deck, but like I said, I want to learn this deck first. I have been sleeping next to it. I haven't really been getting a vibe. And I did forget to put it out last night, but I can also put it out tonight. Won't be as strong, but it's still pretty significant. I just don't know. Could be something with weather, because I'm like, let me look at the weather overnight, because if it's going to be like damp and too cold, I don't want them to get damp. Looks like it might be fine, 24 degrees. Fucking cold as shit tomorrow. Okay. Let's just read it and see if something comes through. Something smells sour. got to be something in his enclosure. So let's do the beginning of the week. I almost said midweek. I don't want to break it down in three ways. I kind of want to keep it all on the board. How do I want to do this? I am getting pulled to like a past life read, so probably I need to do one of those soon. Just feel like I need more cards, so let's do this deck. Could be something with a fire. What was that fire? Wasn't there a great fire, it's not a great wall of fire. What was the huge fire in France or London? I just got pulled to that deck, and last time I think I used that deck, it predicted a fire. So there's something that's coming in. There's definitely something coming in. I don't know if it's going to be on the Friday or not. I just feel like if it was like headline news, I just feel like if it's headline news, they would just add like Friday the 13th in with it, which is not really necessary, but if somebody did their research, I bet there's something linked there in regards to transits. There's got to be. Because if it pulled me to May and August, I mean, everything it pulled me to was on point. So it's got to be something with transits too. All right, how do I want to read this? Yeah, there could be something with the church. I guess I'm going to pull one of these cards. I feel like you guys need an oracle read, which I haven't done in a while. I'm just going to do it for all week, guys. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pop, shimmy, shimmy, yay. That came in last week, didn't it? It's the beginning of like the Tom Hanks. Not the beginning, but it's, what is it, the movie Big? Doesn't that start off with like a prediction? Like you put a ticket, it reads your future? This has come into the read before. And I want to say I just said it recently in the last week, but there was another time it came in and we actually like really looked into it. He sings that when he's going down a hill or something, right? Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pops, shimmy, shimmy, yay. The movie Big, Tom Hanks. It means a guy who is entranced by a native girl who shows him a dance. The song is about a guy who is entranced, by a native girl who shows him a dance. 1956. Down, down, baby. Ice cream song. When does he sing Shimmy, Shimmy, Cocoa Pops? This is when Josh says, I can prove it to you. Learn the words of the ice cream song, Big Tom Hanks classic. That was in 1988. There we go with the 8s. It's like Billy says, hi, unbelievable. God, she likes you. I know. She likes you. I'll find out. Okay. So it might just be like something in regards to relationships as well, because when I picked up this deck and is when I heard it. So it could be like, oh, they do like me, or so I don't know. So we got Mordain coming in and something big. So it's a little bit of both. All right, so June 9th through the 15th. Oh, June 9th, geez. January 9th through the 15th, 2023. January 9th through the 15th, 2023. Did something happen in 1959? All the events that happened in January 1959, or it's something with 56. January 19th. Why is it pulling me to the 19th? Oh, I hit it. January 1959. It just typed in 8 though. Yeah, January 4th, 1959, Luna 1 enters orbit in the Sun, the first man-made planet. The plane crash of Buddy Holly. Did I say a certain date? Oh yeah, between the 9th and the 15th, right? So let's big events in 1959. Alaska was admitted as the 49th state. Chipmunk song, I'll be late for Christmas. Elvis, no. All right, this is all movies. Let me see if it's 1959. All right, let's go 56. Anglo-Egyptian, Sudan. I'm thinking Saddam Hussein's Sudan, or Sudden, however you want to say it. To me, it's Sudan. 56 years after the British occupied it. Elvis Presley. Federal Aid Act. President Dwight Eisenhower. Look how it's lined up. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and then all the dates. My third eye, something's going on. See with all these dates. Calendar of events. It was a Friday the 13th in 1956. So I don't know if something's going to repeat itself. Can I click on it? No. I want to click on it. All right, what about in... No, so that's... 6/13/2027. 6/13/2027. 6/13/2027. 31. It's the same exact lineup. What is happening here? It's the same exact lineup. What days in the 31st ending on a Tuesday, guys? I can't find the events, but that's so fucking weird. That is so fucking strange. Is that strange to you? That's strange. Let's do January 1959. They're telling me it was 56, but I said 59 first. Now it's not giving me the dates like it just was. That's not cool. I wanted it like the other way. There was shootings in Sullivan County, Jackson County. Okay. I'm finding this very fucking strange that it's the same lineup. I don't know what to fucking think. I feel like that's not common, guys. I mean, we've had all, like, I just feel like that's not common. Like, calendar by day and date for 1959. January 59. No, see, the dates are not the same. So Spirit was right. It was 56. Okay. I don't. Like, astrologically, will we like. What's that on the 9th? It's not letting me. 1956. How many years has it been since 1956 to 2023? 80 something, right? Not 2000. If we do 56 and we've got 23, add 50, 50, 50, 60, 70, 73, and then add that 4, 5, 6, 7, 77 years. Here we go again with the fucking sevens. How many years? Right? Am I doing the math right? Is that 77 years? I did it so ass backwards. Is it 77 though? No. 67, 68. How did I get that so confused? Because my mom's 67, she was born in 55. How the fuck? See what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't even think. Spirit was like, don't bother. Okay. What was it, 67 or 68? All right. I want to find all historical events in 1956. Egyptian president seized control. French, British, Israel. Elvis Presley. No, it's not like that. But I mean it. January 2nd, the Orange Bowl, Oklahoma. Then fire damages at the Eiffel Tower. And I did say something about fire. There was a pandemic in Japan that killed 124 people. Fire damages at the Eiffel Tower on this 3rd. June 6th, federal court, Little League commissioner. Five U.S. missionaries are killed in Ecuador on the 8th. Dear Abby column started. All right, it's something, I don't know, it could be linked to fire. I did grab this deck and I said the last time it was something in regards to fire. So last time I grabbed this, it predicted a fire. So damages at the top of the Eiffel Tower, maybe? I don't think so, though. I feel like it's something else. Could have something to do with an election. Because it's like something about the French Parliament elections on January 2nd. In between the dates of the 6th and the 15th, I don't really see anything. I mean, yeah, we had the 5 U.S. missionaries were killed. So I'm telling, this does have something to do with death. I'm sorry, so if this freaks you out. could be linked to military, something, or political in regards to it might have something to do with elections, but I don't know. No. It's like operation. So 5 U.S. missionaries were killed shortly after making contact with them in Ecuador. It's something, so it's got to be linked to something like that, but it won't even let me click on it. The 5 missionaries that were killed January 8th, 1956. Jim, Nate, Ed, Peter, Roger were attacked by a group of warriors. The news of their death was broadcasted around the world, Life magazine. So I don't know if history is about to repeat itself. And they were killed by natives. To me, that would be like super like freaky, not like a freak accident, but like it was in like Ecuador, Ecuadorian rainforest. No. Yeah. Wait, what is this? It published again in 2018 in regards to what happened in 56. Why did that come back up in in 2018? 60 years later on 2016. So this is like 67 years later. So I don't know if something's going to happen in regards to I don't know if it's linked to like Christian missionaries. So it could be linked to something with the church. The last time something like that happened, like a massacre, wasn't that in Africa within the last few months? So something is going to happen. My guess would be on the 13th. I'm not positive. And it is like it's going to make some type of headline news in regards to something coming back around or something linked to this event. Because they talked about it 60 years later. I don't know anything about that particular operation, but it went from 1923 to 1956. So it would be like 100 years from now if they did like 100-year anniversary. Well, that would only be if it started. So okay. I don't know if it has anything to do with like the, I don't know, how do you say that? Yucca is AUCA tribe. I don't know. It sounds like history is going to repeat itself, guys. What year was all the fires? Wasn't it in the 20s? Like the fires in France? What year was the huge fire in France? Was it 1910? Says the largest fire was in 2003, but we were going back to like the 20. Oh, the Great Fire. That's what it was. That was in 1919. Okay, so again, guys, I don't think it's a coincidence that it's the same exact lineup from 1956. I don't know if it's happened again since then. I'm not going to go through all that. But I feel like history is repeating itself. That was like on, I believe, the 9th. Any events on January 13th, 1956. It was a sign under Capricorn. Julian calendar. All right, I don't really see anything like that. I think it has something to do with, I mean, Anglo-Egyptian too keeps coming up. 136 years of the Union of Egypt and 56 years later with British occupation. Blue suede shoes. The meaning of Friday the 13th, fearless, reckless, eager to meet life's challenges. I feel like I'm missing something. 1863, Abraham freed the slaves. Abraham Lincoln was on one of my cards yesterday, but we're not going to 1863. Okay, so I haven't actually touched that deck since, I don't think. I'm just like when it comes to predictions. So this is all it is. This is actually, there's a prediction this week in regards to something global. Again, it's not a coincidence with the lineup being the same days. It's very fucking strange to me. It's kind of freaky. Like Friday the 13th, kind of freaky. there is going to be a global event, and I don't know if it's linked to it could be linked to the yucca, if I'm saying it right, operation. If it's not linked to that, it's linked to something like in regards to the country, or I think it's linked. I don't think it's necessarily linked to that situation, but maybe something similar. I don't even think it's linked to missionary. I think it's like, well, yeah, something with missionary work. I don't know. It could be a shooting. You gotta love Mercury and Mars side by side. See, I don't like that fucking combination. All right. All of a sudden, I feel like I'm a fucking news reporter. January 9th. Didn't I say June at first? June, historical events, 1956. Marilyn Monroe, Marines in the U.S. June, Wikipedia. There was an earthquake in Afghanistan, killed 400 people. All right, I'm not picking up any vibes from that. I think it was just an error on my end. So, January 9th through the 13th, 2023. A lot of gold. Something with mercy. So I feel like missionaries is linked to like a life person too. A life person, a life purpose. Like it almost pulls me to What was that big organization that always goes and does green something? Like what's Peace Corps? Is the Peace Corps like a missionary operation? Like I don't. Is Peace Corps a missionary operation? Peacekeeping Operation Aka. Yeah, see, this has to do with, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but not a coincidence that that just popped up again. But this is peace called missionary operation. I wanted to say Peace Corps, but that fucking thing popped up again. Okay. Is it AU shit? CA? Is that what it is? Am I saying that right? Am I spelling that right? AUCA. I feel like plenty of people know what this is, and I have no idea what this is. AUCA.
Aka. Aka.
Aka.
Aka.
Okay.
Aka.
Okay. Okay. Is Peace Corps? Is the Peace Corps? It's an independent agency. What type of work is the Peace Corps? U.S. government relations. It's a member of a religious group. Three types of missionary. I just heard covert. So I think it's linked to like a military thing. So Operation Aka was the attempt of first 5 Christian missionaries from the United States to bring Christianity into the rainforests of Ecuador. So, yep, they were pissed off. Why are you trying to do that? Seriously? That seems so fucking silly. Who would do that? Apparently the fucking Christians did. That just seems fucking silly to me. Like, it's a fucking tribe. Are you fucking out of your mind? What the fuck? Who does that? Why would you do that? All right, does anybody know? Like, are you guys good with history? Do you know what this is? Like, who would do that? Why would you go in the middle of a freaking rainforest? That seems very fucking weird to me. Like, why would you do that? Oh, all of a sudden you think these people need to be Christian? Like, are you out of your mind? Like, they have their own, it's a fucking tribe. Like, I don't even understand. Am I missing something here? That just seems silly to me. I must be missing something here. That had to be a reason why they wanted some type of peace, but I like, please tell me they weren't going in and trying to. No, they were trying to bring Christianity. I like okay, what am I missing? That just seems foolish to me. Like, does that seem foolish to you, or is this just me being like, "What?" Does that not seem crazy? No, they did that to the Native Indians when they took the US land, pushed them also. Well, that's wrong. That's just wrong. Why does all this stuff come in and I'm like uneducated about it?
Hi, I'm Steve Saint. 60 years ago, right now, God began writing a story that deeply, deeply impacted my life.
Oh, I don't know if I can listen to this.
4 other families and hundreds of thousands of people around the world. You know, Psalm 145:4 says about God's stories, generation after generation stands in awe of your work. Each one tells stories of your mighty acts. The story that God started writing 60 years ago was
Okay, I can't.
The 2 of them were going to go in and try to live with the same people that had just killed Dad and Roger and Pete and Ed and Jim. And I thought, what a dumb thing to do. They'll just kill Aunt Rachel and Aunt Betty too. But Aunt Rachel and Aunt Betty went in and they weren't killed. But I knew that Aunt Rachel loved those people enough that she was willing to die for them. But by the time I met them a couple of years later, I was convinced that these were the most special people on earth. I mean, why would my dad and his friends be willing to risk their lives and then not try to defend themselves when they were attacked?
I don't. It's I don't fucking know here. I don't know. I don't fucking like it though. My vibes, I don't like it. Like something's telling me I just don't fucking like it. Like you don't go in and preach and do this and bring like you just don't. Something about that makes me extremely angry. No, I don't fucking know. There's something about that that makes me angry. I can't bypass the anger. Hold on. Like, if I'm missing something, please tell me if I'm missing something here. Like, there's something about the situation that's extremely making me angry. Like, you don't do that. It's one thing to go in and learn about the culture and be kosher. You don't go in and try to preach your fucking religion on somebody. You don't do that. If you want to volunteer to walk into a fucking church or a temple and learn, that's different. What the fuck? Why would you go deep into the rainforest Like, those are the tribes, like, I wanna hang out with and get to know. I'm not gonna be like, "Do you guys wanna become spiritual?" I mean, majority of them are. Anyway, like, this is, like, am I overreacting? I'm, like, really picking up on a vibe that's just not right. I wanna say I know a very familiar story. I wonder if that's the same story I'm familiar with. I don't know if I learned that in school. I remember watching certain series with this one guy that went in, and it was dangerous to even go in and get permission. He was risking his life, but then he ended up staying with them, I think, for a couple months, and it was absolutely beautiful. But he didn't go in and preach fucking religion. Okay. What? Okay. All right. So this is fucking annoying. I'm okay with like all religions, but I'm not okay with that. Whatever that is, I'm not happy about. Like you don't do that. It's fucking common sense. Like, is it just me that's all worked up over this? I feel like I gotta breathe. I don't even. Like, if they kill the like, I don't. Some say they didn't kill them. Some say it was only by mistake protecting their tribe. But yeah, see, I don't know. I want to say I am familiar with this, but some say like they're the worst people on earth, killed for sport. Wait, isn't there some type of group nowadays that's awful? What's the name of them? What's the head groups right now that are just bad, bad, bad? What are the fucking, why can I not think of the freaking names? Isn't, what are the main, what are the top missionary groups today? I'm not thinking of those. Okay. I feel like I am missing something here. Is it LDS? Yeah, no, I don't. No, I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of. I want to say it begins with an A. Yeah. Let me just continue this right before I get aggravated. Because I'm trying not to get aggravated. Like if there's something good there, but it doesn't feel like there is. So is this the last card in the deck? Huh. There could be weather cancellations, frustrations, delays, hollow feelings, unreal energy, bad decisions, not paying attention, false starts with this void. It is the Eight of Cups. Like judgment, false readings, wasted effort, wrong choices, missed opportunity. Didn't he say it felt like a news anchor or a weather anchor? I don't know. Fucking weird. I feel like I want to, I've been saying this for a while now, right? Like one key word on these because of the opposite. It's not the same. Dalai Lama of Tibet, 14th Lama Dama. It's so ironic because I was showing you guys my Lama card yesterday. But this would be like kind of like the Ten of Cups. It's like positive rewards, being in the right place, right time. So it's like the energy we have right here is like walking away. See, I didn't even want to relate this to tarot. But something good comes from something that just doesn't suit you this week. So it's kind of like the same theme. So we're all still kind of working with this. This is going to shift real soon though, because the planets are shifting and going direct. So hopefully like this is the last intense week of these type of messages. So kind of going after your life purpose, your destiny here. I'm not really picking up on religion. I was pulled to my cross earlier though, so there is some event that's going to happen this week. I don't know if it's history repeating itself or it's something in regards to religion, churches, missionaries, shootings. It's not the best vibe that I'm picking up on, I'll tell you that. Some kind of wonderful. You have Aries and Aquarius. We are in that same vibe. I know. Aquarius just went into that's the Mars, but and Aquarius just went into Venus. So it's just Jupiter, and then Pluto transformation at the bottom. Jupiter, I love the 7. I love the 7. 7, very spiritual number. The lips of the wise at the doors of the cabinet no sooner are opened, but treasures are poured out before thee. It is the Wheel of Fortune, change, luck, sense of purpose, the strength to go on, which is pulling me to Celine. Why am I thinking Celine Dion? But I'm thinking like Diaz. So there's some type of expansion here. But I just got pulled to Catholic churches and churches. Wide range, moving on, lifting obstacles, indulgence, the payoff. But it could do the opposite for other people, like recreational drug use, being excessive, showing generosity, humor, kind, benevolent, spiritual ideas, spiritual quest, religious text, the higher mind, wanting to see the meaning behind life, churches, priests, Catholic Church, astrologers, a place of learning, teachers, feeling free, again, life purpose. You could be drawn to like the color violet or purple or royal blue, large animals or large dogs, horses, and farms. It's a lot of red. The color red came out the other day too. Fucking A, OCD kicking in. There must be something about the self node that you learned or picked up on. Let's try to get one like on a worldly event or something in regards to like repeating history. I don't think it's like basic, just like cycles, 8 of cups, you're walking away from it. I believe it was that one. 12th house, escape. Pisces card. You got Mars at the bottom of the deck with a force. I don't know why I just grabbed that. Is solitude, clarity, beginnings, hospitalization, secret enemies. I want to say anemones, but it's enemies. I mean enemies. Holy apple sticks. Holy apple sticks. Who says holy apple sticks? Clarity, solitude, beginnings, hospitalization, secret enemies, exploitation, and visions. So I don't know if it's just something being exploited. War does not determine who is right, but who is left. Battles, competitions, events, struggles, challenges, fast cars, sports. I don't like the fast cars. Military, sports, law, events in history, bullies, So it could be as simple as Mars going direct and something being exploited. Like, I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Like exploited. I don't know. It's pulling me like an explosion. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Hey, Kaden, what's the word you use when something's like, is exploited a word?
Yeah.
What's it mean?
Like, I don't know. There's different meanings.
Like putting it out there? Like it's, like what? Well, give me an example. I feel like I'm using the word wrong. Like exploited. Like I'm not saying it right.
I feel exploited. Like used, kind of.
Like used.
At least I think so. I don't know. I want to look it up.
What's the meaning here? Why do I feel like the meaning of something or someone being exploited? Exploited. To make use of, the benefit from, unfair, selfish. Treating you unfairly, using your work, your ideas, giving you very little in return. Okay. So I'm more or less sitting here like, that's not the word I'm thinking of. But it is. But it's not the definition I was thinking of. So that's the problem in my head right now. Exploited. No, I can't figure out the fucking word. I feel like it's more of a word of like, the word I'm looking for is like, almost like exposed. Other words for exposed. No, I feel like the word is exploited. Like what is happening right now? But the definition is not making sense of what it is I'm feeling or what the inner knowing is. So I don't know. This is aggravating. Am I not saying it right? Exploited. Am I saying it wrong? Exploited. Exploded? Exploit. Oh my God, it's like import, export. I don't know where that came from. Exploited. Like, I just feel like it means like, why am I struggling? Like someone told you a secret, like there was a huge secret and then someone just like blabbed it. Would that be a good definition? Like something was uncovered and next thing you know, it's like all over the fucking news. Is that the same word for like exploited? So fucking confused because the definition is not what I'm thinking. What I understand, yes. Same thing. Same thing. Whites, D&D. Oh, okay. All right. I just feel like it's so much, yeah, it's like to their benefit. Okay. So what I'm getting is like almost like uncovered, like as if it's like in a secret file, like a secret archive. You know what I mean? Like something's uncovered that's huge that somebody tried to like escape type thing, but the transits, the lineup, like whatever it is, like it's being exposed. And I want to say, but it's the word is exploited. So clearly I do not use that word, but that's the word that I'm hearing. So I just find it strange that like the definition or something is not matching. So to me, that means like something, it's something more than that when that happens with me. Like escape force, like it's like whatever this is can't be escaped. Like it's gonna go down. But I'm just wondering, I just heard 1956. So it's like I don't know where we're going with that 1956. But like Ollie out, not Ollie oxen, Ollie oxen free, Ollie. But I typically with the newspapers I get extra, read all about it. But now I'm getting Ollie oxen free. Is what is with this shit? Ollie oxen free? I don't think I'm saying it right. Ollie oxen free. It's a catchphrase for a truce term used in a children's game, Capture the Flag. The Spartans would use it. All out and free. We're all free. Ollie oxen free. Okay. There's something extremely significant here. It's almost pulling me to like the Holocaust victims. So I don't know if this is linked to what's going on with. I just heard something about the Archbishop. Isn't the Archbishop, is he the one writing a book right now? Oh, what the fuck? Because I don't think I'm out of that, but I am getting pulled to like Ollie oxen free, but I'm getting pulled to like spirits. Like there's a huge group being released or something. Okay. Corruption of the German ally. That's the language, German. Ollie oxen free. What did I say before that? I said Ollie oxen free, and then I said something else. Does anybody remember? I said it at the same time. Oh yeah, my extra. That's like headline news. So there is going to be some type of headline news, but its energy is set free. I feel like it's energy that's set free, though. That's the strange thing, because it's like what was going on with the church and how like all the children were like, it was like redemption for them. But I don't think that's what's being exposed. But something is set free, like ollie ollie oxen free. But I feel like it's a big group of like, I don't know. Like hostages or something, like things that have been like underground, like something like I don't hostages. Okay. I like the name Oliver. Judgment and purpose. So we have 3 cards of purpose, and then we have like a judgment call. Okay, so there's obviously some type of, you do have envy at the bottom of the deck, but there's obviously some type of something going on in regards to a judgment call. If it's yours, I think it's already made. If it's universal, it's about to be made this week. Or you made a call to move forward in regards to something. Something about you made a call. But actually like a call. January 9th through the 15th, 2023. This red is fucking potent. Got sexuality. Success. 2 cards of success. 3 cards of like a life purpose. Something gets set free. We have reflections. The sexuality might have something to do with Juno. That success is like the red and gold, which is the original color I was pulled to. That shaman energy on the board. I'm still getting pulled to the event, the Aka thing situation. Reflections, illusion, so illusionary energy in regards to something. I don't have illusionary energy on the board, but could it be as mundane as you just feeling like you were set free? Could be, I don't know. But you got shaman energy and ancestors partaking. Air and water dragon helps you connect to higher frequencies, trust your intuition. You know, some of you are developing psychic abilities. You're about to be enlightened. Express your inner song. What is Serpent Kings? Is that a movie? What is the meaning of Serpent Kings? In order to be the king like Jesus, we need to serve others. Why do we keep going back to religion here, guys? In order to be king like Jesus is, we need to serve others. We have to give our lives. We have to give up our lives so that others may live. Not like meaning like actual death. It's just, it has to do with your purpose here. So now I feel like you got 3 cards of purpose, 3 cards of success. Three and three. Yeah, see, there's something happening here with religion. Like he respects their freedom, but always lets them choose for themselves. That's like the energy I'm feeling like when it comes to the Aka scenario. Like it sounds like they didn't kill the other 2, but she was willing to die for him because she thought it was her purpose. But you don't go in and preach fucking religion to, like, what the fuck? You just don't. Oh fuck, man. It's people's choices. Like, if you're on YouTube and you're doing this, and I'm being pulled to Joel Olsten, like, that's different. You want to turn the TV on and watch? Great. You don't go into somebody else's fucking land and territory and tell them what they're going to do or be or how to, like, it's like how they used to kill. Okay. All right. What the fuck? Why is this shit still fucking happening? Joel Osteen? I think Danny used to watch him. Yeah, Danny used to put him on, a preacher. Known for his televised weekly services. Yeah, I know what this is saying. I know there's like a new religion coming. There's new, that's to, I feel like that shouldn't even be talked about yet, though. Oh, fuck, this is confusing. Confusing in the sense, fuck, all right. It's like I'm being called out for certain stuff. I'm so getting pushed to like get the fucking ball rolling here. In regards to Joel Olstein, however it's said. I feel like I need more ice. Here we go again with the ice. Calling me out. I will say, like, I don't know what you guys are up to, but like when I know I keep talking about what I do next, but with everything that's happening in my fucking life, like I don't want to feel the pressure like that. Like, and I don't mean it like that, like meaning I know what I do next is freaking substantial for the collective, but I do feel like honestly it's linked to like it's a new belief system. But belief to me is not religion. Everything that I'm bringing up is more based around religion. Mine's more based around the belief system, but people link belief to religion, and that's a problem because they're two different things. And I do have this feeling it is going to turn into something huge. But that part frightens me because I always like, it's like to me it's the whole cult thing. I don't want to be looked at like as a cult. Like, so for those who follow Joel Esteen, whatever his name is, like, do people look at that as like being like a cult? You know, I know what this is saying. Oh, fuck, man. You guys are part of this evolution, so I don't know where you guys fit in, okay? It's more than just being followers. It's way more than just being followers. Like, you guys are also messengers. So, like, they're not going to give me a reading flat in front of my fucking face just for me to say to you, like, it's not a thing. It doesn't work like that. But I know what this is for me. You're going to be vibing a lot higher this week. So, okay, I can't deal with the sour smell over here. I feel like he's got two dishes. It doesn't make any sense. See, that's weird. I brought those two dishes into the bathroom, and this was the candle I was looking for. So I really didn't even need to move the dishes. I just wanted this freaking candle. So I think it's in his enclosure. There's like a piece of dry food that turned sour. It's got to be his fruit or something, and it's like under his dirt. Look at a red candle. God, I just felt like my chair was squeaking like it's a rocking chair. There's a message there for somebody. Don't they say, like, when a rocking chair rocks, everybody thinks there's like a ghost in it, but there's like a different meaning? Here we go again with belief. What is the symbolic meaning in regards to a rocking chair rocking on its own with nobody in it? An old Irish superstition of an empty rocking chair opens an invitation for evil spirits to sit there. If it's an empty rocking chair rocks on its own, it means dark forces have already taken up residence in the chair and will bring death to the family. The fuck? It's not the fucking superstition I was looking for. Irish legends once again say empty rocking chairs invites evil. What? Okay. What the actual fuck is going on? I think it's a message of just fighting evil. Like, you're about to fight evil. It's fucking, there's religion here. I don't, oh my fucking lord. I don't know where to even fucking go with this reading. Oh my lord. 2023 is gonna be quite the fucking year. Orange Dragon brings soul, family, and communities together. Spread belonging, warmth, oneness. Bring people everywhere together. What's the purple people eaters? I wanted to keep saying purple people. 1111. What is purple people eaters? Is that, I don't even know what that is. Those who pose a mix of business and technology skills. Those who have a huge role to play. Oh, what the fuck? The heart of the conjugative system. Holy shit. Okay. I feel like what the fuck? Okay. I'm being called out. This is like spirits had enough of me putzing. I don't even feel like I'm putzing. I'm trying to figure out where the community plays part. Like, I know what part I play. Without really going into detail, I feel like this is insane. This is the first time in 5 years I feel like this reading is solely for me. But it is also in regards for you guys. I gotta get that. I gotta execute that fucking video. It's all gonna make sense to you. I just feel like I can't be fucking rushed. But I'm literally I keep getting called out lately. You guys picking up on that? But this is like for the masses too, so it's more than just followers. Purple people eaters, like hypothetical race. When we use issue at racism discussed, but that has nothing to do with it. When just purple people. Purple people eaters were defensive line Minnesota Vikings. I was born in Minnesota. Okay. But it's not purple people eaters. I just kept seeing purple people. And purple people are those who possess a mix of business and technology skills and have a huge role to play. So, and I was just going to keep my mouth shut, but I keep getting called out with certain stuff, so I don't know where to go with this. And in regards to the collective, you guys still play a huge role here. And I don't even know how my stuff's going to turn into all this. I just know it is, but that's the kind of beauty of it too. I don't even fucking know what to say. I almost just want to shut down this video and make it private. I'm not going to shut it down. I'm just going to do another read. Something with production. I don't. So we were talking, that card came out the other day. New ideology is like, it just. This is not something I can go into half-assed. It's just not a thing. I mean, I totally could have just kept my mouth shut there and not said fucking jack shit, but there was a reason I did. I'm kind of shocked that I did. But there's so many more messages there than just in regards to what I'm picking up on there for me. Jeez. I'm going to have to literally watch that video. All right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pop. So that could be like, oh, she does like you, or he does like you. What time is it? 2:16. All right. I almost said June again. Let me just rinse the bathroom before we start this. Oh, I almost did fucking June again. I don't know if something went down in June in regards to you guys. And it doesn't have to be with this person per se. Because if I'm definitely gonna, this is almost like somebody else in your life, some type of connection, it's something. Because the Shimmy Shimmy Cocoa Pops is because Tom Hanks is running around being like, she likes me, right? So I don't think it's gonna be as cheesy as that, but so this is in you in regards to someone or something. Friendship, I don't fucking know. I can't imagine this friendship. I think we're going back to like a past lover or something. It could be 8 years ago, 16 years ago. Like we're going back. 9 of Cups. Eight of Wands. Queen of Pence. Knight of Pence. But that's like the fruit not being ready. But it's reversed as if like there's not much effort being put into something. But clearly the connection's fucking here. And I love how there's always multiple cards. I mean, these are great cards that came out. And they all came out upright. 9 of Cups, 8 of Wands, Queen of Pens is happy communication. But it's almost like you can't be bothered with this vibe. Like kind of just taking care of yourself, but like someone groveling at your feet. It just seems so unrealistic. But there's something happening. But like, I don't know if this is how you used to communicate. could just be focused on work. There's something with an old lover here. Whether you're engaging in it or not. All I see is a damn bagel. I don't even know if that's a bagel. You got the 7 of Pence. King of Swords reversed. 7 of Swords reversed. But upright, like this is like after infidelity. It's like you come together and you sleep again. You sleep again together. But it's like, what's the fucking point? Because once that's been broken, there's no going back. I've been here and done it. I know it for a fucking fact. Someone cheats on you, or you separate, or there was lies, there was betrayal. Mind you, this was at the bottom of the deck, but we're talking about it. This is like attempting to come back together because there's love, but the love dwindles. So it's like, what's the point? But I know the point is like wanting to try, but it's like, it really is like self-imprisonment here with the 8 of Swords. It's just like glutton for punishment. And it is like, this is something that's past tense. I think the only way something like this could work out would be like, as if there was years of separation and then you attempt it again. But even then, I feel like, just feel like it's not a fucking thing, guys. So I don't know. Can you see a little better? So I don't know if someone, again, we got the candle, it's all fucking red, very romantic vibe. You had the card of sexuality come out earlier in that deck. But I'm trying to figure out like how to read this, because been there, done that. This can't be fixed. I really don't think it can be. And if you guys will ever put in that type of, something's getting smoked out. If you guys have ever been in that situation, like honestly, like you don't restore this type of energy. It's just you falling out of love. Like it can't be fucking restored. It will always haunt you. And then I heard that song, I Will Always Want You. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know who this is to you. If it's just like simple betrayal, like somebody lied to you, but you guys weren't in a relationship. But I don't even see like a hookup. That's the problem here. Like there was a beautiful connection at one point. But like, it's just like I said, like it's not that's like no. And then this is no. Because look at the King of Swords. Very fucking like arrogant. Another fucking arrogant energy. And then you got the wife or someone else or the mistress or somebody in the background. And that's not even coming in hot. It's the King of fucking Pentacles. So it's something you invested some type of time into something or someone. But it's like, this isn't even cool. I mean, he's playing with your titty with his fucking toes. Like, it's not even cool. But she's just sitting there. And he's like, you know, and he's bored with his fucking wife, or he's bored with somebody in his fucking past. So I'm just gonna leave it upright so I can get a vibe. And so, but it's like I'm telling you, like my ex-husband cheated, and that's not even why he's an ex-husband, but like we had some time apart and we came back together. Sex was never an issue, but you do fall out of love. And it's not something you can really forgive and forget. It's not a memory or a thought that really goes away. And I'm not saying like you're gonna hold it against or you hold it like I don't even hold it against them. Like bygones be bygones. We both moved on, right? And I don't think about that shit anymore. Life goes on. Young or not, I'm not gonna make excuses, but that's what this is. So you can forgive, but you're not gonna forget. You know what I mean? It's it's you can try to move forward, but it won't be the same. I'll guarantee you that. It's not a thing. And whoever has ever been in that situation, it's not a thing. It's not me being a fucking asshole, guys. It's not a fucking thing. You fall out of love. And then if you really try to go back in it, you go back in it for your own reasons or whatnot, whether it's a child, whether it's like, all right, let's try again, or people make mistakes. Like, I know for a fact. So I don't know why this is on the board. Now, if you had like a one night stand or a hookup or somebody at one point where you had a beautiful connection with, because now it's like turning your back, something had to have gone wrong. But this doesn't feel like a story where it's like someone just lied to you. I mean, obviously somebody could have lied to you. But this feels so much bigger than that. This is not like mundane, like you're dating and you're sleeping with this one and that one's dating that one, whether you're aware of it or not. Like it doesn't feel like that type of situation. This feels like you're going back to Cali, like you're going back. Whatever this is, like going back, like this fucking Mercury. So I don't. This is what's throwing me off. It's under the deck. So it's a little more positive, but it's like that's also saying that's a situation you can get yourself in. So if this is current energy, I would tell you to tell this person to fuck right the fuck off. Go fucking kick rocks somewhere else. Because do you want that type of intimacy with somebody? Fuck that shit. Because that's what you're about to get. Ha ha ha, suck my dick. Ha 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 ha. That's like fuck that. At one point, this shit was extremely mutual. And it was a beautiful fucking connection. And now it's like, please me. It's like they're coming after you, but like that's supposed to be a lemon and it's a fucking lime. That shit ain't ripe. That's what you got. Or that's what you're about to get. And whatever it is can lead to this. So I don't know if you're going to try to forgive somebody here. I don't know, guys. That's on you. Are we talking the type of forgiveness that came through the other day in the read where Spirit's like, give this an opportunity? I don't think so. I think this is deeper than that. This is something else. If it is in regards to trying to make something work, then somebody definitely was sleeping with somebody else. Somebody else was definitely in the picture and they lied to you. Or it just feels like one of those situations like, I just experienced this, so I'm certainly not going to hang around and get that. This could be somebody's thoughts with the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords. And I know I'm probably confusing you guys, but this could be somebody's thoughts. Like, is the energy going to forgive me? But others of you, depending on who this is for you, it's going back to Cali, like there's history. And I don't know if it's, I'm reading, it's like two different scenarios here, guys. So I don't know if you can forgive this energy or if it's one of the scenarios like how I explained. And regardless of the ex-husband having a lot of guilt and feeling sorry, like, yeah, forgiveness, bygones be bygones. It's been umpteen fucking years. But this feels like almost like it could be fresh for somebody. But I'm telling you, like, you don't get that feeling back. That like, you just don't. So to me, I feel like somebody can't stop thinking about how they treated you, which is kind of the same vibe I picked up on. I think it's a reading I just did last night, right? I hate when this happens. It's just like, not that per se, but just meaning like, oh, it's the same energy. It's kind of like the same message. I'm just telling you in a different way. So again, it could just be someone's thought, or it could go deep, and it could be something with history with you guys. So it's up to you to decide on how this plays out for you. Because I really can also read it, like I said, as like somebody can't stop thinking about how they treated you. So let's just touch base on that real quick. Five of Wands, conflict, King of Wands, and the Empress. I don't know if they're looking at if you're the kid's mother, if you're something that happened with their kid's mother. To me, there was some type of competition or conflict. So it looks like there was definitely somebody in the picture. Whether it was a thought or an actual person. Looks to me like an actual person. And again, if you were just dating, then maybe you didn't know this. Are they looking at you as like an Empress? No, Eight of Swords, the Lovers, needing to make a choice with the Magician. But then it's like Tower, it's a painful transition. So no, somebody straight up fucking lied to you. I hate to break the news. That's like a definite confirmation there. Because I know back and forth, when we were going back and forth in these reads, it's like, oh, it might be another person, may not be another person. Now take this with a grain of salt, guys, because if you didn't know about this, I think it's a situation where you were probably more like dating. You weren't in a full-fledged fucking marriage or a full-fledged boyfriend, girlfriend, or a same-sex relationship. Like, I don't think it was like that. Like, it could have been for some of you, but the vibe I'm getting, if it comes to forgiveness, is telling me that you didn't know about this, which makes me believe it was like a dating situation or, a casual hookup between you and somebody else. This doesn't feel like a relationship, but it doesn't feel like it should have been a casual hookup either. Could it just be something, see karmic partner release. Maybe they weren't with the other person, but something recently went down, or there was still some type of tie. There was still some type of contract, and we knew that. But this is more of like, it's a given. Is it somebody's mental energy where it's kind of getting the best of them? See, we got pride and ego, so they should have treated you like an empress, but I don't think it was like that. It definitely caused some type of separation between you guys, but yeah, some type of destruction. Then you got fear in return. So back to like no guarantee here. See, I don't like that vibe of back and forth, but I did split it at a karmic. So to me, there was definitely, absolutely, hands down, somebody that they were still holding on to, or somebody was definitely holding on to them, and you didn't know about it. And it destroyed the connection you guys once had. I don't know how far back we'll go in here, but it is so clear, because this is what you got, or this is what you're about to get, depending on what you're dealing with, or this is what you got. So now it's like, I feel like there needs to be forgiveness there, but at one point, that's what you had. And the Lovers is a choice. So whether they were sleeping with that other energy or not, that other energy was still in the picture. Whether it was mental energy, physical energy, emotional energy, there was still energy attached to that person in regards to somebody else. And then you play part. So fuck if I know. It could be somebody new, somebody you were dating. Maybe you knew they just got out of a relationship. But this is like somebody who purposely is like hooked up with you or dated you and purposely lied in regards to an energy around them. You might not know what the fuck is actually going on, and you just know somebody's ego was in the way, so you was just out. You're like, see you later. Because I don't think you left because you're aware that there was somebody else. Or you knew there was somebody else and you're like, I'm done with this third party fucking dynamic. But some of you, I feel like you didn't know there was somebody else. I feel like you guys can relate this to at least 2 or 3 people in your lifetime that you've been intimate with. So this is tricky. And I don't think this is your brain. I just heard brain on fire. So I don't think this is your brain. I think this is somebody else's brain. I don't know if they're trying to project some type of energy towards you, or it's just like this is the energy that's gonna kind of return. To me, it's an energy that's gonna return, but it doesn't look fucking healthy right now. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Because the Nine of Cups could just be going out for dinner, getting drinks, dating, flirtatious messages back and forth, liking each other. So somebody's still holding on to something. Is it something where you thought it was your happiness per se? I don't. Holding on tight, thinking they can fix this. You have this energy coming towards you. Is somebody blocking their own happiness? Maybe. But that's not your responsibility to unfold that and work through that with anybody. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. So I don't know if this is somebody's going to try to hit you up all happy-go-lucky and shit. Damn, Two of Cups. So this is so mind-blowing to me. I don't know if you just had a brief encounter with this person, how long you've actually known this person. Were you ever in a relationship with this person? And then 10 of Cups, this is the part that's baffling to me. 9 of Cups, wishes granted. This is the part that makes no sense. Who sits here and literally says, "I wish this energy comes back around"? The fuck? Maybe this is a situation you already let go of. Well, I mean, it looks like that anyway, but I feel like this is still a situation in regards to forgiving. But who would forgive this fucking energy? I don't know everybody's fucking scenario, but if I was to think of a scenario that played out in my head, I don't know. And if this is somebody else holding off and there's a wall and a blockage, then it's you're blocking your own happiness here. But then here it's telling me there's some type of communication coming in. It's wishes granted. You might have this energy blocked though. But to me, if it's blocked, you're not holding on tight for somebody's fucking return. Nobody in the book of fucking forever, ever in the book of fucking forever, would you be I hope this energy comes back and treats me like fucking garbage, or I hope this energy comes back and apologizes and we can just, wave a fucking wand and just think our wishes are going to be granted. I don't know what this is. It seems very fucking delusional if you ask me. But there's something coming in. It puts you in a fucking new direction. So I feel like someone rubbed the fucking lamp just the right way. I hope this is something you just let go of and there's a brand new fucking person coming in, but I don't think so. To me, you must know this person because there's communication coming in with the Two of Cups. I can't imagine this is somebody brand new. I don't know. Maybe it's a situation where you're not lovers again. But see, at the bottom of this with the 9 of Cups, you got hidden deceit, which we already know is over here. And this is going in a new direction with somebody. So I don't know if you're about to date somebody new and then this energy comes in and they want to compete. And it's like all of a sudden you have it's like one day you have nobody in your life and then the next day you got fucking 2 competitors. But to me, this isn't even a competitor. This would be like, fuck you, get the fuck out of here. Like, like no fucking way. Like, this is not an experience anybody ever wants to fucking experience. But clearly the experience is there. Get what I'm saying? So this is somebody you know too. This is somebody you were either intimate with. It's still somebody you know because it's mutual communication. It's mutual feelings. But I feel like something went wrong there. And I don't know what that story is, but it does feel like you might start dating somebody or connecting with somebody. And there's another scenario that's blocked, but they want back in because you're dating somebody else. It's that energy of like a karmic. You know what I mean? You know, it's like, here's another example. I was dating somebody and that energy was still married, but they were living in separate houses. Like they were separated and they have kids, but they were still legally married, working on. So I was told they were going through a divorce process. Okay. But they were separated. So to me, I didn't feel like I was interfering. She knew about me. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it was like hidden fucking deception. But that didn't like, the whole point of me telling you this story is like, I ended up leaving this scenario because it was like, it just became like too much. Like, what are you doing? Are you getting divorced? Are you not fucking getting divorced? Like, this is ridiculous. So I was dating that energy, but now it's like, now that you're gone, oh, that was the point of it. I ended up leaving. Why? Because the wife came back in. They slept together again. I ended up talking to her. I told you this story like 2 months ago on the phone when I was channeling energy. And her excuse was, well, we do have a family. And I was just like, what the actual fuck? Is this real fucking life? Bye. But that energy is still holding on to you. So it's like you're somebody else's wish, but your true wish is coming in. Do you get what I'm saying? So there is 2 different energies here. So you're probably going to be dating somebody new, and then you probably blocked somebody that's still holding on to you, and they look at you as their wish contentment. I don't know how you're looking at that energy, but I'm telling you right now, your wish contentment is elsewhere. Get what I'm saying? So that's the vibe I'm getting, where it's like that's like that there's like that type of scenario. So this is like this is close to home. Like these are lovers. Because I talked about my ex-husband here, a scenario there. I don't know who this is. Could it be somebody you already know? I think so because it's the 2 of Cups. It's mutual. And it could be somebody brand new. But it looks like some of you know. And it looks like you're going in a new direction. And it's more suited to your wish fulfillment. But somebody else thinks you're their wish fulfillment. Holy fucking moly. What a fucking read. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. So to me right now, you're just kind of doing your thing. Your back is turned. Nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. It's not really about anybody else. Fucking getting sticky. The deck is getting sticky. We've all found ourselves in situations, guys. There's nothing to hide. We all have a fucking past. We didn't do anything wrong per se. You know, we all just kind of in a little delusionary energy here and there. We got the Strength card, full of confidence. The Queen of Swords, being very smart, strategic. The 3 of Swords. So there was some type of heartache here. there's multiple women here too, so I don't know if there was too many people involved. But to me, it's like just having the strength to move forward and nurture yourself, take care of yourself, not really worried about, other things. Do I think this severe heartache? I think it's more disappointment. I don't feel like you're in that vibe anymore. But obviously it caused fucking heartache. I mean, listen to the fucking stories I'm telling you. It's not something you didn't not cry over. But it's like the strength to move over. Yeah, there was a third party. Yeah, it sucked. Yep, it broke your heart. But are you still in the broken heart syndrome? Nope. Because you've already overcome you're vibing with strength. You're taking care of yourself. You're being extremely fucking smart and strategic about your next moves. So you're never going to put yourself in a situation where there's a third party, whether it's another person, whether it's a story like that. And it's like, well, technically, I told myself it was okay because they lived in separate houses. No, actually, it wasn't, because there was still a legal obligation. Then I kept being lied to about how that was going and this and that. And every time I brought it up, it would be avoided. And don't worry, it's not like that. But yada, 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 yada. Right? You're out of that scenario. Now, that person can become your karmic because they want you back, but you're with somebody else. It's like the tables fucking turn, like, but in a different way of turning. So unless this is somebody else that you don't even know who the fuck she is, and it's very revengeful energy, but I don't think so. I think it's you, and you've overcome a lot of shit, and there's no way you're gonna allow this energy to keep you from moving forward. Like, you know what you want, where you're gonna invest. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. This Seven of Pentacles is like spending time with each other, letting work and issues and everyday sorrows kind of dissipate, and it's more about you and somebody else. And you got the King of Swords, ethics over emotions. So it's like, ugh, and the Three of Coin, but like building a foundation with the moon. But it's again, it's illusionary energy here too. So I don't know if it's this energy that thinks they can work something out with you, but you don't want the King of fucking Swords. Here's the King of Swords too. You don't want that person back. Like, no, this is all about feeding somebody's fucking ego here. I don't know if these are two different men, but you've invested enough time, and I don't know if this is just some type of clarity you're getting, or this is something that's gonna work out, and what you're thinking it is not what it is. Like, can this read become any more fucking complicated? Yeah, so something here can be transformed, or you're just transforming your life. Something just fell behind me. And again, I was just saying to myself, what's the outcome between you and this other person? But the ironic thing is, when my plant was over there and it was falling, and this is fresh, it shouldn't have fell. But look at, there's two. As I was saying, but it shouldn't have fell. It's fresh. What the fuck? I think between you and somebody else, this can be transformed. So like, you can build on this. So I think what you're thinking went down. This is not the same energy. But it is somebody you also invested time into. But this is also saying you need to invest more time into each other. But it's almost like it's just not what you think it is. I don't know what that means by that, but it's everything looks pretty fucking clear if you ask me. Someone's got a lot of regret, but that doesn't help me. Possible outcome between you and this person if you pursued it. No, there'll still be some type of barriers lately. I see like refocus. So I don't know if this is someone trying to sell you a ticket to fucking heaven. Like this is somebody who wants you to invest in them again. But I feel like that energy is very illusionary. I think I have one person here that's transforming their entire life, which is kind of happening here. Is there a sincere apology and regret and all that after you let a situation go? Yeah, but the barrier is still there. It doesn't look like it's a barrier that should be released. I mean, that should, yeah, be released. It looks like the barrier should stay there. So, so at one point you were dealing with this person and they were dealing with a karmic, and you probably thought like you were not the main one, but it was like you two, like that whole situation, right? And then I always looked at the other person as the karmic. But in all reality, if you twist it, they look at you as like you're the karmic, right? So basically, I think it was one of these situations, you got yourself out of it, and now this person is like your karmic because you're meeting the one. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, holy fucking shit and balls. This is somebody who's gonna want to come back though, but it's illusionary. Like it's already over, and it's like roles are reversed. Like now they're heartbreaking, and now all of a sudden, like at one point you thought the person that they were once originally with was their karmic, but now it's actually the person that wants back after they fucked you over is now your karmic. Like the fuck? And now you're going to be with somebody new. Can't make this shit up. I don't know if they're trying to do fucking magic or something, guys. I don't know. But release that shit. Let it go. Like, that person needs to let it go. It's not a thing. And then you got the Knight of Coins with the Knight of Coins. Patience to succeed. So this is somebody who's kind of determined with the Six of Coins. General. A generous giving. So I don't know if you're dealing with somebody that's like the timing wasn't right, but if you ask me, like, that shit don't cut it. So this is somebody who's going to want to get back together, meet up, grab dinner, drinks, coffee, something, and talk about, I don't know, there's some type of noticeable growth though. So I don't know how long it's been since you've been separated from this energy as well, or there has been a lot of growth and you just didn't see the growth. Someone didn't show you the growth. Somebody could be at a distance here. Or this could be linked to that same fucking person, and it's like you gotta distance yourself. Renovation and refocus. Answers no at the bottom of the deck. So no, it is linked to this again too. So the only thing positive I see right now is this, and I don't know much about that energy for you. So are these two different people? Tell me about the King of Swords. Because the answer is no, you've already shifted your focus. Like, you don't want a damn lime as a gift. You know, like, that's all somebody's going to offer you is a lime. But this doesn't look that positive either, guys. I'm not going to lie. King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Lucky Twist of Fate, Fruits of Labor with the 7 of Coin and the 4 of Wands. Feeling grateful together. But 7 of Cups here, where I just feel like there's some type of temptation. So, I mean, this person might literally, like, let's move in, let's invest, like, let's be boyfriend, girlfriend, let's do this, let's do, like, hi, buddy. I'm almost done with this. If you're looking for food, I feel like you're looking for food.
What is that?
I don't know, but let me wrap this up. We'll figure it out. I think this is also, this might be a current situation where there's been, like, somebody didn't treat you so great either. But if you were to invest in this situation, it is something that could possibly grow. So I do feel like this is another scenario from your past. Like, if you were to give it a go with this person, any advice? Try to have a little understanding. You're definitely going to be at your crossroads, but there's definitely an offer. So yeah, this is somebody who kind of fucked you over too. Didn't treat you so great. All I know is that either you're going on a mission all by yourself and you're happy and a wish is going to be granted and you're going to meet the love of your life as you're going down a new route, or you're going to choose to forgive somebody and understand what was actually happening. And this, you know, you guys might end up together. And there's some type of forgiveness here. I will tell you, if there's some type of forgiveness here, it's not to this extent. This is not somebody who put you through all that. That's a given. I don't know to what extent that would be, but they certainly didn't treat you right. Again, that's a given, okay? So just a little bit of heads up that you got two people coming at you. One, it's completely up to you on whether or not you want to get together with that energy and hear somebody out. And others of you, you want nothing to do with either of them and you're going in a new direction. And you're going to be extremely fucking happy with either way. You're going to be happy with the direction you choose. Ace of Cups, Queen of Coin. Peaceful abundance, emotional readiness. So it looks like if you want a relationship, you're ready for it. If you don't want a relationship, you're still ready for it. It's just a matter of whether or not you want to put effort into a situation. I don't know what type of hurt this person caused, but there was clearly hurt associated with the two of you, but you can let bygones be bygones. It just depends on the depth. And you got the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Coin. And maybe you guys won't be lovers again. Maybe you could just some type of partnership or a friendship, and you guys connect in a whole different manner. Others of you, yeah, you might come back together again. But you're definitely heading in a new direction, and it's definitely wish fulfillment. And it looks like it can be happy. And I'm telling you, it's not with any of the scenarios, the major scenarios that I mentioned. But this person also did hurt you, but in a different sense of, I don't know. But clearly it's up to you. Either way, it looks like you're going in a new direction, and you're going to be happy with what it is you choose. Okay? Holy moly with this reading. I love you guys so much. Have a good week. Bye.